Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel. If you're new here, please subscribe. I'd really love that. If you're returning, how you doing? What we're going to be talking about today is what's going on in California. Again, I know, but listen. Last week, the California Senate, they passed a bill that makes it illegal for businesses to require their employees to confront shoplifters. So just let all that money go right out the door and let the prices go up to recover those lost monies and put it now on the consumer, right? So this bill is called Senate Bill 553. It was introduced by State Senator Dave Cortez, and he focuses on strengthening occupational safety by addressing workplace violence and expanding the scope of protection and prevention measures. Now, I get it. You want to protect the people who work in these retail spaces, I understand, okay? Because you don't know if someone is going to be violent and they're going to act out and hurt that employee. I understand, okay? But if this bill is approved by the California State Assembly and subsequently signed into law by the Democratic Governor Newsom, it will go into effect on January 1st, 2024. And what this Cortez is saying, that what we are saying in the bill is it's not okay for an employer to take a rank and file worker, somebody whose job is really something else, a reporter, for example, and say, hey, if there's an intruder, we're going to deputize you. You'll be the one to intervene. People get hurt and oftentimes perish that way. I understand that and I respect that. But by saying that it's okay to allow people to just go in, take what they want, and leave, that's also not okay, all right? So part of the measure would prevent companies from requiring their staff to confront active shooters and shoplifters. All right, I get that. Safety first, right? But this bill is introduced during a period when there is an increase in crime happening in retail stores since the enactment of the criminal justice reforms. And many retailers are facing lower profits due to the theft, especially organized retail crime. And additionally, there is a growing trend of violence associated with these theft incidents. And store owners are calling for more effective measures to prevent such crimes from happening. There were 6,414 reported instances of shoplifting in 2022 in Los Angeles alone. Now, starting in August and continuing into the first 2 months of 2023, there has been a notable increase in theft incidents, particularly in department stores. And according to data from the Los Angeles Police Department, there have been 1,503 shoplifting cases reported in department stores during this period. And the second highest category affected is clothing stores, with 803 theft incidents. So these rising incidents of theft have resulted in significant economic losses for retailers, leading to the closure of some stores and the need for security adjustments in others. So around 2 weeks later, there was a person who was shot and killed after a scuffle with a security guard at a San Francisco Walgreens, okay? So still over 50 organizations, including California Retailers Association, they don't support this bill, okay? And this bill goes way too far, number one, and this is being said by a president and a CEO, and they said where I think it will open doors even wider for people to come in and steal from our stores. Yeah, I agree with that. And number two, the Cal OSHA has been working on regulations for the past few years that all industries have been engaged in, and we'd like to see Cal OSHA process continue because we have been working with them. And the CRA says that if SB 553 becomes law, it will need to apply to all industries and not just retail. And they also say that most retailers already prohibit regular employees from approaching anyone about stolen merchandise and have some employees who are trained in theft prevention. Okay, so they have loss prevention, like how Walmart has their loss prevention. Okay, so it says that no employee can approach someone who is shoplifting. So even if someone is trained on how to deter someone from doing that, Now they're not allowed to approach someone. So what does that mean? They're opening up the door to allow people to just walk in stores, steal whatever they want, and walk out. And this Cortez guy says that there may be some adjustments that need to be made to the bill as it heads to assembly policy committees. The bill has already been passed by the state Senate. I think that there's a lot more that needs to be adjusted here, because retail associates, they're going to be in danger. And if they just stay by the side and say, yep, just walk on out, we're not going to do anything, there's still some crazies out there that or paranoid or whatever the case may be, and they're still going to take things into their own hands and do whatever they want to do. You know what I mean? So, all right, guys, I'm out of here. All right, I'll see you in the next one. You stay safe, you stay positive, you keep prepping, and as always, fear less. Ciao.